this is a similar illustration from 2 slides ago. And this is basically when the arthritis has advanced. So you haven't done anything to help manage arthritis, and it has advanced from what I showed earlier. So let me just go back, previous and previous. Oh, sorry, there's a lot of previous to go through. So it has advanced from here to the very nasty looking one here, which looks really deformed. So in this process, JIA has gone on for a while, and there's a lot more vicious inflammatory chemicals that's attacking the cartilage, and it's making microscopic dents and pits in the cartilage. And after they go through the cartilage, they will go on to the bone. The joint space here will be reduced. There's synovium, which is the inner liner here. Oh, sorry, will be thickened. The joint capsule will also be thickened, and there'll be less ability to move this joint. So this child may start off with a fully straightened knee that moves from 0 degrees to say 140 degrees when she fully bends the knee. But when this sets in, the knee can only move in a more limited way. So it might move from say 20 degrees to about 120 degrees. So that's a loss of about 40 degrees of movement. So over time, the swollen joint will be more and more stuck. And that's when we term the joint deformed, or we call the muscles around the joint contracted. So let's continue to look at this picture, okay? Now, some of us may see that this child looks like she's got unequal legs. One leg looks longer than the other. Okay, so another quick poll. So this time I don't have a Slido, but you just type into the chat function and let me know what you think. Do you think that the right leg, which is a swollen leg, is longer than the left leg? If you think it is, can you please type RLL? If you think that the left leg is longer than the right leg, please type in LLL. If you think that they're both the same length, type in same. So let's have a look at the chat and see who says what, okay? Okay, so some say same, some says right leg is longer, some say left, lots of left, same, lots of same. Any more? RLL, Fiona says RLL. Let's see. I think there's a lot more same that I can see. Well, thank you. Thank you all for the answers. Okay. So this picture looks like the right one is longer, but actually all 3 answers are possible, and I'll tell you why. In the initial stages of JIA, there is actually no difference in the limb length. But if the JIA is not arrested and it's gone on for a while, the swollen knee becomes metabolically a bit more active. So it grows slightly longer. And if you continue to let the JIA progress and don't do anything about it, you'll find that this will happen. So the joint will be destroyed. And once the joint is destroyed, the affected leg would then start becoming shorter. But if JIA is well managed from the start, both legs will become equal length eventually. So all 3 answers are possible depending on how the JIA is managed. Okay, this slide is a bit busy, so I really apologize for it, but this is an important slide, so I really like to have your attention here. So this is a summary of the previous slides. If your JIA is untreated, you may get irreversible joint damage, and that will lead to permanent joint deformities. And what is really bad about permanent joint deformities is that it can lead to growth asymmetries because one joint is destroyed. It may lead to growth retardation, and because the joint is deformed, you don't move easily. And that actually will limit your social and recreational participation. When you don't move well, it's easy to gain weight. And when weight gain, joint deformities, growth asymmetries, growth retardation, all will have an impact on the child's mental health and self-esteem.